Extend a very warm welcome to all the dignitaries, parents, grandparents, siblings, and all our well wishers to our annual day celebration. I'm pretty sure the annual day is the most eagerly and curiously anticipated event every year.
Can we have the music, please?
दिखलाता नहीं, तेरी परवाह करता हूँ मैं माँ। तुझे सब है पता है ना माँ, तुझे सब है पता मेरी माँ। मैं कभी बतलाता नहीं, पर अंधेरे से डरता हूँ मैं माँ। यूं तो मैं दिखलाता नहीं, तेरी परवाह करता हूँ मैं माँ। तुझे सब है पता है ना माँ, तुझे सब
mic, and also the sub-stars, Ms. Sushila Prem and Gangu down to the stage, please. I'm sure they deserve a tremendous applause. Thank you, parents.
Okay, number one. I found this Asha interesting, and Usha introduced her, the list of educational qualification. I started believing her. The moment she told these two fingers are going to be magnets, it just happened. So we do parent this way, you know. I felt that my mother is a very good parent, and I started following everything what she did because I see myself as a wonderful human being. It doesn't happen with your children because their configuration is completely different. They are not you. That is the first tendency we need to work. They are not you. They are born with different multiple intelligence thinking pattern. 19 different thinking patterns are there. You don't know what are the core thinking patterns that your child is born with. So this is the first tendency we need to work. Parenting style number 2. The Vikshipta way. In Sanskrit it is Vikshipta way. Why should I do? Just because Asha is telling? Bringing ego in your parenting. And my past experiences as a baggage. My mother and father raised me. Look at the way I am today. I should fight. I should raise my daughter such a way that she shouldn't be like me. Bringing my personal traumas, voids, my experiences and penetrate that into my parenting. This is Vikshipta way. The mood way. Okay? I do it, but I want to experiment whether it is going to happen again. Experimental parenting is wide in India now. That I am not sure of what is doing, what I am doing with my child. I want people to validate what I am doing is right. That doesn't work with your children. So we are bringing all the Western concepts to the exploratory learners, and we don't carry the DNA.
Slept? Don't stress her out now itself. She has a lot of time. I just picked up my child from football practice. I just hope he fulfills my dream of becoming a footballer. Arey, it's so easy for kids these days. We had to study under table lamps with no electricity, walk kilometers to get to the school. Those days.
जगमगाएंगे जगमगाएंगे जग में जितने अंधेरे भी हैं हम मिटाएंगे जग में हम दीप शिक्षा के Can we have the music, please?
round of applause for the team. make our kids happy. They should be allowed to be upset, sad, and feel however they feel. We should hold space for all their feelings. All kids need is someone who believes in them.
I'm a scribble spot. I'm a rainbow of colors, all in one dot. If I get tangled, I know what to do. Spot my feelings and name them too. So many feelings just swirling around. So many feelings that can be found. I practice all the time, I practice every day. When my feelings show up, I want to know what to say. I'm feeling yellow, yellow and happy.
Thank you, Usha, for the kind words. Honestly, feel flattered. So, audience, parents, grandparents, friends, family, distinguished guests, how's the Josh? Little louder? Good. Excellent. So, I'm not going to keep this long. It's going to be very short. I know all of you are eagerly waiting to pick up your loved ones, kiddos, and give them a tight hug. So, every academic year, the annual day is very important and a special day for us. This year, even more special for two reasons. Well, for one, this is the first since we faced the pandemic. Second, and most important, as Mr. Whittle had mentioned, this is our 15th annual day function. Charles Darwin, in his theory of natural selection, said, "It is not the most intellectual of the species that survives. It is not the strongest that survives. But the species that survives is the one that is able best to adapt and adjust to the changing environment in which it finds itself." COVID-19 was an extremely challenging period. And with the entire country in lockdown mode and shut inside our homes, and the theory of natural selection cannot be truer for the educationists running preschools, kindergarten, and daycare. It tested even the very best. It quickly became very clear that it was a battle of survival of the fittest. Looking back now, it gives us great happiness and pride to understand that we not only did survive the pandemic, but also did emerge stronger by embracing change and adapting to change. I must mention my friend and business partner, Ms. Ekta Mitra here, for always being beside me, just telling me that Shri, we are in this together. Thanks Ekta for always being there. So usually the vote of thanks is Ekta's bit, but this time she decided she's done for way too long and she said, it's time you should be doing the vote of thanks. So yeah, now we'll start with the rest. There's a long list actually. I would first and foremost, most importantly, wish to place on record the unstinting support, moral strength provided by our founders, Mrs. Preeti Bhandari and Mr. Whittle Bhandari, who helped us in every step of our attempt to survive the tough times. Thank you, sir.